You got in a street fight with Ngannou. What happened?
My son and I flew out to Dallas. We watched Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. So the fight gets over, we go to the parking garage, and there's no one there. It's just me and Francis. And I know he doesn't like me. He turns around and he lets loose on me. And I can't fully remember what he was saying, but it's loud and he's angry, and it's to the point that security over our shoulders has to get involved. But they don't come over. They just yell, "You two, keep it verbal." I'm within arm's reach. Now, I also can't put my hands up because that's provocative. I'm not sure what he wants to do. So when I'm face to face with Francis, it's all I can think about. Okay, you're bigger than Mike. If you hit me like Mike did that guy, how bad is a shattered face? I say, Francis, not in front of my son. And Francis looks over and he sees this little kid shadow boxing. He didn't know it was my son. He looked over, he saw my son.
Jon Jones walked off into the sunset after a glorious career. And of course, right after he walks away, we find out about the latest trouble with the police. The police footage has been revealed. He's in Albuquerque, he's with some woman. Apparently they were drinking, they decide to go out in the car. The police show up, there's a car that's been in an accident. The airbags have exploded. She's there, she's very, very upset. And she tells the police the driver was Jon Jones. They get Jon Jones on the phone. And then Jon Jones allegedly starts to make threats. And he implies that his brothers who killed people for him will slit the throats of the police officers. He said, they slit throats. They're the most evil people that you have ever met. And then whoever it was on the phone goes on to say, guess what? You won't be the first guy this year that I've threatened. Swear to God.
There's an altercation in a nightclub in Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
There's knife crime involved.
Yeah.
You end up getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that particular moment.
So when I first started my MMA journey in Team Carbon, I sort of had like a double life. I was sort of doing a bit of collecting for someone on the streets. We'd sort of promo from now and then. What happened was, you know, out one night, bit of trouble with this other, say, gang and whatever, and, you know, next minute I'm pierced twice in the ribs, like about that much away from my artery. Could have bled out and died. Nearly did.
Someone knocking on your door with a hammer?
Yeah.
Does that not scare you?
What was I was only 17 or 18. I was living in this little flat above a greengrocer's. Saturday night, we went out Thursday night, we went out Friday night, and I was rough as fuck. 8 o'clock, I went back. I'm led on the couch watching some crappy movie, and I hear a very, very faint knock. I'm like, did I hear a knock? And after a couple of minutes, sure enough, very faint knock. So I go, hello? And I get back a muffled voice, hello? I'm like, who is it? And they went, it's Jon. As if like, you know, it's Jon. So I thought, it's fucking Jon. I opened the door and then sprayed in the face with CS gas. And then I rub my eyes and I look, and there's a guy standing there holding a fucking canister of petrol, swinging petrol all over the place with his teeth clenched like that, right? I see this and I shit my pants. And he pulls out matches and he's trying to light the matches, and I swear to God, he kept snapping. He was probably nervous as well.
You lost your daughter.
Yeah, that was the worst. I was 23 years old. I had a daughter named Kaden Emery. We were in college. Her mom was from Killeen, Texas.
Okay.
And they were driving home to see her parents, but her car didn't have air conditioning. And she was like, I'm gonna put my kid in the car with my friend because they have a newer car.
Right.
Yeah, and they got rear-ended by an 18-wheeler. I've had a lot of things happen in my life that I try not to let define me, like the bad, but yeah, that was the worst.